Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and it's an awful spectacular day, wouldn't you say? Okay, I'm up here fly fishing in south central Montana, and I'm dry fly fishing for rainbows and cutthroat trout. I've already ran off a series of videos right here in this same hole. You might want to check my YouTube channel. Taking fish every time I've stepped up in this hole. The hole is on the left-hand side of that big boulder, on the upper left-hand side of your screen. And up here in Montana, the reason why we call them holes in these cricks, yes, we call them cricks, is because that's where fish school up. And like I was saying in a previous video, if you know what you're doing, you can sometimes pull 10, 11, 12 fish out of the same hole. So this time I'm going to be fishing along the edge instead of out in the middle of the creek so I don't fall down like I did in the last video. Let's get to this. Yeah, I realize that file got boring, but I did have I went and tried for a second fish. It's best to leave these holes rest, like I said in one of my other videos. But I did have one come after it. But I stayed recording for this reason. You've probably seen me waving my rod a lot. That was because my fly was saturated, and they call that false casting. And it helps dry out your fly and keep it on top. And there's another thing I haven't brought out. When you're stripping your line in, keeping your fly with the current, you want to keep this left hand that your line's on right close to your rod. You know, you don't want a whole bunch of line with your left hand way out here, your right hand, whether your left or right hand doesn't make any difference. Because when you pick up on that trout, you want to be able to hold this line just like this, up against the handle of the reel, and take up that slack. Are you hearing me? Because if you get a great big fish on, and you go tearing down the creek with a bunch of slack, that's what's going to happen. You're going to step all over your fly line and ruin it. That's one of the first things I do, is take up excess fly line. So keep your hands close together, ladies and gentlemen. And keep that fly up on top by doing false casting. Okay, that's enough of this. I'm going to let that hole settle down. I probably won't do no more recording because I just sit in here and catch fish after fish after fish. That's what goes on here. But this is just the how-tos of dry fly fishing. Anyway, I see I got 9 minutes on this file. 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hope you learned something. Have a superior nice day or whatever have you. Thank you very much for watching the video.